Rahim. This video is the continuation of the video we have already uploaded about the narration. And in that video we have seen the direct and indirect form of speech and the part of the direct sentences, that is reported and reporting speech. Now we are going to see the changes in the verbs of reporting speech. As we all know that there are different kinds of sentences. First of all, in kind of assertive sentence, in case we have to change direct speech into indirect speech, the main change is that we have to replace the word said with the new word told, or rather said, and conjunction to is placed. The example is given, he said to me, I love my country. Now the reporting part is he said to me, and we are going to replace the said with told, and we omit the commas and then we put the conjunction that over here, and I is changed into he loves his country. We'll talk about the pronoun change later on. First of all, we are focusing only on the change of the verbs of reporting speech. Okay, now the second kind of sentences are the interrogative sentences. In interrogative sentences, we use if and whether as conjunctions, and we use to change said into asked. But in case of the question words like how, when, where, whom, who, we place not if or whether. Instead, rather we use the word question word again in this sentence. Like the example is given, he said to me, who are you? He asked me who I am. Now the question who are you is changed into a statement who I am. Then comes to the imperative sentences. Imperative sentences are mostly about the advice, request, order, or permission. Here said is changed into the kind of sentences. If it is advice, you will write advised. If it is request, you will write requested. If it is an order form, you will write ordered. And asked. So to is used as conjunction also in imperative sentences. Here the sentences are given. For example, he said to his servant, polish my shoe. Here it's an order. We can easily see it's an order. So he ordered his servant to polish his shoes. Then he said to me, don't sit here. Here it's a kind of forbidden statement in which somebody is stopping someone to do. So he said to me, he forbade me. Here the said is replaced with, substituted with forbade. And to is used as conjunction. So forbade me to sit there. Now some more changes. In case of operative sentences. Operative sentences are those sentences in which we have some wishes, we pray for someone, we curse someone. So the word may you live long, like this is used. So said is changed into prayed, cursed, wish according to the type of sentence, and that is used in the form of conjunction. He said, for example, may you live long. So we in indirect form we will write, instead of said we will write prayed. He prayed that I might live long. Then in exclamatory kind of sentences we have some other changes. An exclamatory sentences are those sentences in which we express our feelings of sorrow, feelings of happiness, feelings of joy. So these are the expressions of feelings. So said is changed into exclaimed with joy if the sentence is of happy feeling. It is changed into exclaimed with sorrow if the sentence is showing the sorrowful feeling. Then it is changed into exclaimed with wonder if it is shown in the appreciation or wonder feeling. So example is given, he said, hurrah, we have won the match. Oh, hurrah is the exclamatory word over here, and it shows the feeling of happiness. So he exclaimed with joy instead of said. That is conjunction used here, and he had won the match. So he exclaimed with joy that he had won the match. Then we come to the next kind of sentences in which we have the suggestion. There are two kinds of sentences in which we have used let. One is when we ask permission, and the other is when we propose something. Like here, said is changed into proposed and suggested in suggestion kind of sentences, and that is used as conjunction. Like he said, let us go for a picnic. So he suggested and proposed that they should go for a picnic. And in case of permission, we say, like, let me finish my work. He said, let me finish my work. Here, that is not used. To is used as conjunction, like the imperative sentences, and we are seeking permission over here. So he requested me to let him finish his work. Okay, let's talk about the rules. Rule number 1. If reporting verb is in present or in future tense, so the reporting speech is present or future, then there will be certain changes. But these changes will be only the pronoun change, and according to the pronoun, helping verb will be changed. But there are no changes in the tense, in the verbs. For example, he will say, express that the reporting speech is future. I'm in trouble. Or he has just said, I'm in trouble. Again, it is perfect, present perfect. So, it is reporting speech is in present form. And he says also in the third sentence is also the present form. So, I am in real trouble. Again, it's the reported part. We can see that the tense is not changed, only the helping verb he. Helping verb is changed according to the he. He is pronoun. He is in real trouble. So, he will say that he is in real trouble. Instead of I, subject, we write the third form, a third person, and he is in real trouble in this sentence also. Here comes the rule 2. Rule 2 is that if reporting speech is in past tense. Reporting speech is in past tense. Now, it has many changes. If the pronoun is changed, first of all, according to the pronoun, helping verb is also changed, and the third thing is that the tense is also going to change. Suppose if we have the first form of the verb in the reported part, then when we change it into indirect speech, we will use the second form. If we have the second form of the verb, we will change it into the had with third form. If we have the will and shall in the first form, it will be changed into would with the first form. Then is, am, are with the ing form are changed into was and were with ing form. Was and were with ing form will be changed into had with been. Had been with ing form. Same is the case will be, and it would be changed into would be with ing form. If we have will have been ing form in the reported part, and when we change it into indirect speech, we will write would have been with ing form. Same is the case, may is changed into might, can change into could, have or has will be changed into had. Okay, let's talk about the change in pronouns. As we all know that we have 3 positions: first person pronoun, second person pronoun, and third person pronoun. And these pronouns are basically according to the rank of a speaker. The speaker who speaks is the first person. For the subject pronoun, we use I and we. For the object pronoun, we use me and us. And for the possessive pronoun, we use my and mine. Second person pronoun is the one to whom the speaker is talking to. So, subject pronoun is you, object pronoun is also you, and for possessive pronoun, we are you and yo and yours. In case of the third person pronoun, the speaker is talking about the person who is not in front of the speaker. So, the third person pronoun, subject pronouns are he, she, it, they, and object pronouns are him, her, and it, and them, and possessive pronouns are his, her, hers, its, theirs, and theirs. Okay, let's talk about the key, how to see the changes in the pronouns in indirect speech form. Here, the word SON is given to you, acronym is used, and the numbers are written 1, 2, 3. It's indicating you that 1 shows the first person pronoun, 2 shows the second person pronoun, 3 shows the third person pronoun. This table shows that first person pronoun changes into the subject according to the subject, and the second person pronoun is changed into according to the object pronoun, and third person pronoun has no change. There are some words when which also changes when we have the words of time and place. This change into that, these change into those, here into theirs, thus into so, ago, before, today, that day, tomorrow, the next day, yesterday, the previous day, last night, the previous night, last day, the following day, next week, the following week. Here is a summary again given to you for the rules of conversion of direct into direct speech. we can revise for recalling what we have already done, the rule 1, rule 2, rule 3 and rule 4. Rule 1 is that reporting speech is present or future. There will be only the pronoun and helping verb change and no tense change. Rule 2 is that reporting speech is in past tense. There will be the changes in the reporting in the pronouns, in the helping verbs plus the tenses also. And rule 3 is that there are changes in the personal pronouns as well. And rule 4 is that the words are changed, the word of time and place. Okay, I hope you are very well aware now about the rules and regulations of the direct and indirect speech. Here comes the activity for you. The lesson last sermon is in your book. Keep in mind that chapter, and that is also written in the direct narration. So it's an activity that you have to change this paragraphs into indirect form. That's all for today. Thank you.